Hello, I'm Sonny Singh, Master NLP Therapist and Transformational Life Coach from Life Genius. And in this particular video, we're going to be looking at another NLP technique. NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. And we're going to be focusing on anchoring and how anchoring can actually help us to deal with feelings of anxiety, feeling very nervous or a lot of tension building up. And if you would like to find out more information about what actually is NLP and what's involved in neuro-linguistic programming, please do go to the link which is in the description box, and it will take you to a separate video that will go through this in more detail. Okay, now back to this particular technique. Now, if you can imagine anchoring, the word anchor. So what comes to mind? Normally, something which is used to steady a boat or a ship, okay? And it's that steadiness that we want to be able to create. Particularly, we want to be able to rely on something, use something as an anchor that will allow us to move away from some situation or feeling which is making us feel very unsteady. And the anchor is going to help us to become, steady again, for us to be able to reach the shore, to have that sense of security and feeling safe. Okay? So with anchoring and with regards to anxiety, you may want to just kind of cast your mind back when you didn't feel anxious. Maybe you felt happy, you felt confident, there was a sense of joy and blissfulness, and you didn't have any issues with anxiety at that point in time. And what I'd like you to do is all those positive feelings that you had, I want you to try to create an anchor. And you can even do it now while listening to me. Now, for some people, an anchor could be maybe clenching their fist like this, okay? Or it could be to maybe make contact between the first finger and the thumb, okay? Or it may just be that they may just want to, possibly just hang on to their wrist. So you just need to find an anchor, a suitable anchor, okay? You could, I've just given you a demonstration of a physical anchor, but you may also want to look at it in a different way. Maybe you want to go back to a time where you felt happy and consciously joyful, and maybe it was a certain holiday, maybe in a certain country. Maybe that could be your anchor, how that made you feel, that lovely warm weather, nice food, lovely hospitality. So whatever anchor you choose, make sure you have an anchor, okay? And this is a technique that you don't have to do it kind of in a private session. You just kind of do anchoring whenever that feeling takes hold, that feeling of anxiety, feeling maybe negative or pessimistic. And at the moment, being April 2020, we're having a coronavirus pandemic worldwide, making everybody feel very anxious. So you've got to try and find an anchor that's going to help you to get back to those more positive feelings, even though you might be feeling anxious. But try and find an anchor that's going to actually help you to feel more happier, more joyful, more blissful. Okay, a time where you felt, well, I didn't have this anxiety, but now I've got it now. I'm feeling very nervous. I'm nervous about my health, about my job, about my children, about my financial security. These are very common feelings and how people are reacting to this pandemic. But you want to try and find something, a physical thing, like I mentioned to you before, clenching a fist, or maybe just putting contact between your thumb and your finger, or casting your mind back to a happier time or a happy event, and just be within that moment. Just try and anchor yourself back to those times, or anchor yourself to a feeling that's going to take you away from the anxiety. Now, obviously, with anchoring, it may not completely eliminate it, but it may just do the job in that moment in time. And obviously, please do check out some of the other techniques that I've demonstrated in the videos. We're using reframing, the swish technique, the submodality shift. So please do look at the other videos as well on this channel, where we're looking at other NLP techniques. But the anchoring is a nice, short, sharp one that can just take the edge away from the anxiety, and then might help you to do something else. Okay, so if you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. I produce lots of practical know-how type videos that you can actually use actively. And please do click on the notification bell, as you'll be the first to receive the videos. And please do leave your comments. I really would like to hear from all of you as to whether anchoring has worked for you, and what did you use as your anchor, and how did it make you feel afterwards. Please do leave your comments. Not only will they be helpful to me, but also to the more broader community online as well.